Your positive thoughts are both the prayer and the answer to your prayer. Welcome back to our channel. All the lectures on our channel Easy Dentistry are for free and there are no paid services. All you have to do is just subscribe to our channel and hit on the bell icon. Also, share these lectures with all your friends and share knowledge. Today's lecture is on central giant cell granuloma. Central giant cell granuloma, the term was first coined by Jaffe. It is an uncommon benign proliferative lesion of unknown etiology. Talking about the clinical features, it mostly occurs in young adults less than 30 years of age. Females are 2 times more affected than the males and the mandible is more affected than the maxilla. 2/3 of all the lesions occur in mandible and only 1/3 occur in the maxilla. The anterior portion of the jaw is more affected than the posterior portion and the lesion may in most of the cases crosses the midline. The lesion may be asymptomatic, sometimes it shows cortical plate expansion. The regional teeth show mobility, displacement and root resorption. So here in this picture you can see a clinical representation of central giant cell granuloma in the anterior region of the mandible. The radiographic features, it appears on the radiograph as a distinctive radiolucent area with either smooth or ragged border. This radiolucent area shows faint trabeculae. The larger lesions show well-formed loculations. The cortical plates are thin. There is expansion of the cortical plates and sometimes the aggressive lesion may cause perforation of the cortical plates. So here you can see in this radiograph the expansion of the bony cortical plates of the mandible caused by the CGCG or the central giant cell granuloma, and here also you can see the radiolucent area with almost smooth borders, and within the radiolucent area you can notice thin trabeculae of both. Now the histopathology, CGCG is made up of loose fibrillar connective tissue showing proliferating fibroblasts and numerous small capillaries. Now the collagen fibers are not loosely arranged but they are arranged in a whorled pattern. It is arranged in a whorled pattern. So remember this, in CGCG the collagen fibers are arranged in the whorled pattern. Now you can see the characteristic multinucleated giant cells in CGCG. Also extravasated blood, hemosiderin pigment and osteoid tissue may be seen in the lesion. So here you can see the fibrillar connective tissue of the CGCG, and here you can see the multinucleated giant cells. Extravasated blood can be seen and these numerous giant cells can be seen. Now, where do these giant cells come from? There is a dispute among the investigators. Some say that they are of fibroblastic origin. Few says that they are of monocyte or macrophage origin, while others say that they are of osteoclastic origin. Now the treatment and prognosis of CGCG, surgical excision is recommended and there is a rare rate of recurrence. That's all for now. Happy studying.